Hey, Blair, now do you want to come up on camera or do you just want to do this audio?
I am ready to dance for you on the camera.
All right, pull it up. Let's see what you got.
I think I'm waiting for you. My video started.
I
You have
don't
to.
think.
We've only got a graphic icon
Yeah,
of the foundation.
we just have the Hope for Life Foundation icon.
Look and see if there's a video. But oh,
Oh, there we
hey
go.
there! You just popped right up.
All right.
That technology is amazing.
That looks pretty sexy, man. I like how you do that.
Yes, it is. It is. So, anyway, we just wanted to have you on for a few minutes. We know that there was a bit of a tragedy at where you were going to have your oh heck, why is my mind losing it today,
Our
Dave?
fundraiser banquet.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I'm just wondering, I want you to come on and update if people want to know where it's going to be, what changes there's going to be.
Let's talk about what happened first.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
set the mood.
Well, unfortunately, you never want to talk about tragedy, if you will. But unfortunately, the lodge at the Royal Creek Ranches, owned by Chad Hyman's family, it had a fire, an accidental, tragic fire, and it started in the chimney. I hear, and unfortunately, it got out of control and it burnt to the ground. Unfortunately, Chad Hymas, you know him, a great guy. He plans on rebuilding, but unfortunately, it won't be rebuilt by the time May 21st rolls around. And so they respectfully reach out to us and say we're not able to host it. And then so I instantly got on the horn and tried to find another venue. And I'm happy to report, that our venue is going to be the Deseret Peak Complex. They have a nice convention hall in there that'll suit our needs. We've had other banquets in there before in the past, and it's been great. So I'm really excited about it.
Good,
But,
good.
but sad that we couldn't have it at Royal Peak Ranches because that was a phenomenal venue.
Yeah, that is depressing, but you should be able to, maybe next year or the year after, whenever they get it done and up and running. I imagine it's not going to be a overnight process to get it built and get all the bugs worked out.
Right.
And I had heard it was in the chimney also that a fire started in the chimney and consumed it.
Correct. But I'd be happy to talk more about the banquet if you want. Or
Yeah.
Well, can you give us the date one more time when the venue will occur?
Great. So it's going to be Saturday, May 21st of 2022. Now, the reason that is so cool is because not only is the month of May Armed Forces Month, but Saturday, May 21st is Armed Forces Day. And so that is very cool. And especially to have our venue, our fundraiser venue for our veterans on that evening, I think it's going to be phenomenal.
What's the number? What's the cap on the number of attendees for the venue?
Well, honestly, right now I don't have a cap. I did have a cap at the other venue. This one opens that up, so I'm quite happy for that. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'd be happy if we got 200, 250, 300 people. That would rock my world, and that would definitely show huge support and sponsorship for our not only for our veterans, but the program that we can offer that scholarship and sponsorship to that many more veterans throughout the years. And the schedule. If you want me to cover the schedule of the event, you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So 5 o'clock is our social hour and our casino playing time and drink time. And maybe I should talk about that. So when somebody reserves a seat or a table, each seat will come with 2 drink tickets at the wet bar and 20 drawing tickets for various prizes that we're going to have to give away. And it'll also come with I think it's $200 in chips. So we have an awesome company called Common Sense Entertainment. And what that is it's a legal. There's no there's no money involved. But they come and host our entertainment, and they have. I don't know if any of you have been to a Children's Justice Center Black Tie Blue Jean event where they have an actual roulette table, craps tables,
Mm-hmm.
and 6 blackjack tables. And so you'll get $200 worth of chips. You go play. Hopefully you buy in. That's all about raising the money, right? But you have a great time. And then at 6:45 we'll have dinner. 7 o'clock the program starts with some sponsor recognition. Really excited about that part. 7:30 will be our live auction. We'll have very large ticket items, including some different guns and rifles that we'll have. And then from 8 to 10 again is that casino time. We wrap up the silent auction, and then we have a drawing for those tickets. So I'm really, really excited. And if I can put a plug in, we are looking for not only title sponsors, but also table sponsors. Well, what's the difference? Title sponsors, we've gone with that patriotic theme, with Save a Veteran. But and our red, white, and blue veteran and patriot. So our red level is $5,000, our white level is $2,000, our blue is $1,000, our veteran's $500, and our patriot is $300. Now you would say, man, that's a lot of money. Well, it is a lot of money, but you know what? It's about our cause. But what do you get for that money, right? So that if you're a title sponsor and a red sponsor of $5,000, you're going to get 2 tables of 10 people each. So that's 20 people that you could have dinner with. Awesome. So it's perfect for a company or a sponsor organization. But then you're going to get a full page ad logo in our program. So you can add or market it whatever you want, right? Some kind of special deal, whoever you are, whatever. And then it kind of goes down from there. So white will get a half-page ad, or sorry, 3/4 ad, half-page ad, quarter ad down the line. And we're really excited about that. The other thing we have is what we call, excuse me, our table sponsorships. And this is really cool because, say somebody wants to come in and we'll put a placard, name placard on the craps table saying this table was sponsored by, Energy Solutions or Dave Weiss. You never know, right? If you want to pitch in and have your name on a table. We're not picky who does it. But again, it's just another way it's a win-win situation for our community's name, those entities in our community to get out there, but also they're supporting the Hope for Life Foundation cause, and we're saving veterans. That's what it's all about.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And make sure you give us a list of those people who want to be sponsored, and we'll throw something at them too. We can give them some free advertising and a thank you, since we're both veterans, I'm sure. Ain't that right, Jared?
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Fantastic.
So throw out again the information if someone wants to buy a seat or buy a table or become a sponsor. Where do they go to?
Sure. You know what? They contact myself, Blair Hope, at 801-554-0527, or they email our foundation at blair@hopeforlife.org or hopeforlife.com. Sorry, that's our website. Sorry. And we'll, of course, then again, anyone on my board, but that's the contact information that we put on the flyers themselves.
Can you give me that number one more time?
The phone number, sure, 801-554-0527.
Excellent. We're going to make sure that gets up.
Yep, 801-554-0527. That'll be in the show notes.
Sorry, go ahead, Jared.
No, it just we want to make sure if people are looking to do this, we want to provide them an easy outlet to reach out and contact you.
Right, and thank you. And then to be clear, I talked about our sponsors. So let's say you just want to come to the dinner, right? And that's okay too. So it's $55 a plate per person, to a single person. And by the way, Jared or Dave, ship me your email, and I'll give you all this information on soft copy, right? But one person is $55 a plate. A couple is $100, and then a table of 10 is $500. Right, so obviously, the better deal is the table. But again, we will. I already have 6 or 8 individuals that have paid to have their own seat, and that's okay too. We'll take everyone. But I say that because I don't want to get that confused. Because you don't have to pay $1,000 or $5,000 to come and enjoy. That's just a title sponsorship in the program.
That's more for, say, businesses or organizations. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if
All
you two
right.
want to come, Dave and Dave and Jared, you come as a couple, pay $100, and you got 2 seats.
All right. I'll bring Dave
Jared-
as my date.
Jared gets the dress.
We'll do half and half dress, half tux. Mine's
There you go.
left dress, his is right dress. It's all good.
But honestly, I got to tell you guys, it would be my honor to have you guys come, since you have been so gracious to us in the foundation and putting the word out. Please do. I would be extremely honored if you guys came. And we make a big deal of it, right?
I think we both plan on coming.
May
I think that,
21st.
yeah.
You're going to have to forgive me. I just know it as the Jared and Dave show. What's the actual name of your show?
Tooele Happy Hour.
Okay, True Happy Hour. So there you go then. We'll post that as a sponsor and rock on.
Yeah, we'll definitely we definitely both plan on coming. That's for sure. But yeah, we want to drive participation in this. We want you to. What we'd like to see you come. I don't know, end of January, beginning of February, start having to contemplate opening up more tables because you've sold everything you've got. That's what we'd like to see.
Fantastic. That would be a fantastic problem to have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a first world problem for sure.
And if I may, just so the audience, whoever's listening, if you will, just so you don't think this is a money grab, right? Maybe it's important I mention again why we're doing this. Jared, is that fair?
Yeah. Let's take 10 minutes and go through kind of the program you run. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to. You run a kind of a retreats to help veterans who might need. Maybe they're not in crisis per se, but to kind of help them out and help them with some growth to bring them back from wherever they've been. It's been a bad area.
With the goal of having the veteran being able to help other veterans. So kind of a pay it forward system.
Yeah.
That's where it all counts. That's what I call the true ROI. So I'll get there in a minute. So you're exactly right. The bottom line is this. We're losing too many veterans, period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what area, what campaign, what theater you were in, we're losing too many. Now, before I go on, I want to really clarify something, because there's a big misnomer out there about PTSD or PTSD, however you want to call it, right? Some people are finicky about calling it a disease or a syndrome. The reality is it's real. But the fallacy is this. As a disabled combat veteran myself, I totally get it. But even I had to have a rude awakening, and that is, you do not have to be wounded, maimed, quadriplegic, get hit to have PTSD. You don't have to do it. You can see combat. Something can happen. You can be injured lightly or a lot. Plenty of police officers and firefighters, man, they got their own deal, right? They can suffer PTSD. We all can. But the bottom line is unfortunately, so many people in society think that you have to have something drastically happen to deal with PTSD that leads to depression, that leads to tasting the taste of gunmetal or trying the strength of a rope. We don't want that to happen. The Valhalla Project has always said we're losing 22 vets a day. 22 vets a day. The reality is, with this pandemic crap that's going on, it's over 30 a day, man. 30 vets a day.
It's almost doubled.
It's wrong. It's wrong. And we got to stop it. And so, again, I know I'm nobody special, but I went through my own process, my own therapy, and I put all of these resources together to say, you know what, if I benefited from it, maybe somebody else can. And so we created the Hopeful Life Foundation. One of the biggest steps, and I'll call it the platform or the foundation of our foundation. And you're right, David, you brought it up. It's a retreat. This retreat is a 44-hour-long, hardcore, soul-searching retreat. And what we do is we have that veteran take a personal assessment test and a color test before they go in. Red, orange, green, right? Anger, shame, guilt, right? All those things. Those are evil masks that we wear or demons that we deal with. And so by the time the weekend's over, they are set up to what I like to call being positively vulnerable. Now, you're both veterans. We don't like being vulnerable, but positively vulnerable, that means our slogan is, what's the next step? I don't know what the next step is. I'm not Dave. I'm not Jared. I'm not Jim, right? But we've designed 4 pillars, spiritual health, mental well-being, physical empowerment, and financial confidence. I would submit to you that any 4 of those or all 4 of those, or lack thereof, is a cause of depression and loss of life. We don't want to do that. To back up, our vision statement is enabling and empowering veterans to be confident, contributing citizens in their community. Now getting back to Dave brought up, the true ROI. It's one thing, and believe me, it's an awesome feat. If we can save a life, beautiful. That's not the true ROI. The true ROI is enabling and empowering that veteran to gain the confidence, not only to heal himself, connect here to there, right? Not only to connect that, but when he gives back to his family and community, but more importantly, he helps save another veteran. That's the power of duplication. That's compounding interest. That's true return on your investment. And that's what we're all about. And this is not a love of legal program, because that's just the first weekend, guys. I haven't told you about the programs within those 4 pillars I talked about: spiritual health, mental well-being, physical empowerment, financial confidence. We have programs in every one of those pillars, long term. And then we have a reunion that comes up and different things, and a family weekend. This thing is absolutely powerful. And quite frankly, we're just getting started. And I got to be careful and pinch myself, because it's going, I know scarily is not a word, or eerily is not a word, but it's going very well for us. And we're really trying to be humble and take it back and really take it as it comes. But one of the things we need, like everything else in this world, right? We can have great visions and dreams and resources, but we need funds. And here's why we need funds. We ask, there's a raw cost, right? A gross cost to put veterans through the weekend, and it's healthy. But we don't ask the vet to pay that. We ask a vet to pay a portion of that. But what's really, really cool is there's a clause when they register that says, hey, what you pay is between you and the creator. No questions asked. Now that's very important, because our last retreat, we had 3-4 veterans that couldn't pay anything. They were down and out, dude, down and out. That's okay. We had half that could pay partial, to some to half, and I think we only had 2 or 3 that paid full. But we pick up the rest, and that's okay, because I don't want any veteran out there not to have a chance to go through our program, our weekend, because of money. And that's why we're doing it. So scholarships and sponsorships, and people can donate to that cause all year long. That's part of our Project Hope campaign. It says red, white, and blue as well. And that little sponsor campaign comes with its own framed picture and patch and coin and certificate letter. And again, just a way of saying thank you. It's not about the coin or patch, but it's all about the cause. It's all about saving veterans, right? That's what it's all about.
For sure. And saving communities.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's a default, right? When you save people, you save what's around.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, you don't want to, losing a father in the community is disastrous.
Right. Amen.
And losing a father to suicide is, well, that's beyond disastrous.
Right.
And
right.
yeah, and we're losing over 30 a day right now, and
it's such a staggering number. I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around the concept. 30 a day. That's a lot.
Yeah, and all suicides went up during this pandemic.
They have, and bottom line, it all sucks, right? I mean, there's another great group in our county that's doing phenomenal work, and they Life's Worth Living Project. John Gossett, he's kind of partnered with us and mentoring me and helped me do different things. Great cause. Because anytime we can put a smile on someone's face, that's 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. They're longer, they're still with us, and that's what's important. And it's just sad. And I love the fact that you guys, if I may, I love the fact that you guys are doing what you're doing, because you're not allowing just me, but you're allowing everyone else to be involved in the community and be in the know. And I don't think you realize how powerful that is. And yeah, I don't know how many listeners or viewers you have, but I pray to God you get a lot more. Because the more we get educated in our community on how to make our community succeed, everybody wins, man. You know, I'll to tell you a quick story real fast. My wife, God bless her, not to throw her under the bus. You know, one of the things years ago, she felt bad for not being in the know and feeling dumb and being in conversations and not knowing what's going on, right, in society. And so I said, hey, just go get educated. Listen to podcasts and books and different things. Well, I created a monster. I created a monster because now, and this is okay, we talk about it, so she won't feel bad, but she was very emotional about it. Very, very emotional about it. I said, whoa, honey, listen, you got to take what's out there, left, right, in whatever, and then bring your own, right? You know, get your own views and your own feelings. But this is the important thing I want to say. So she was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I said, look, the President of the United States didn't say, Christine, this is what I want you to do. The president of our church in our religion didn't say, Christine, this is what I want you to do. But what they both said is, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if all of us did those three things, where we would be today.
It
Right.
would be pretty shocking.
We all
Yeah.
spend a lot of time spinning our wheels worrying about things that we can't have any effect on whatsoever. Things that, on the international, federal level, when in fact we can have such a bigger impact on our society if we just focus in on our local, on our
Right.
on our own backyard charities,
Yep.
our
Control
families.
what you can control. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Well, Blair, thanks for coming on. We like what you're doing. We like that this is coming out of our county. We like that. I want to see this program spread across the nation.
That would be awesome. And that would be awesome. And our next retreat, just so you can note it, and I'll send you an email on all this, Dave, so please send me your email. Our next retreat is April 29th through May 1st. April 29th through May 1st. It's going to be in Ogden, Utah. I forgot the name of the camp. Oh, shoot. Anyways, please reach out for details. I'll send you the email, the little flyer we made. And for all those listening, if you're a fan, if you know of a veteran or you're a brother of a veteran, a son of a veteran, want to go with them, awesome. Bring them. I mean, let's make this thing happen and fill these retreats.
And I'll try to put the word out where I can too, Blair. It's important work that you're doing, and you know what? Thank you for putting your time and effort into this. I mean,
Yeah.
geez, I can only imagine how much that consumes of your life right now.
Well, thank you. It's a lot, but I've got a passion for it, and that's okay. I've been blessed with. I guess I've been blessed with bandwidth, more bandwidth.
Yeah. Well, and one last time, just one last time for the audio listeners, phone number and email.
Okay, so, you know what? Thank you. Let me get the phone number is 801-554-0527. The email is, I want to make sure that I misquoted, I think. It's Blair, Blair, or if you want to do it generically, it's either Blair or Hope for Life at thehopeforlife.org. That's our email.
Thehopeforlife.org.
.org. I
Okay.
know I misquoted before.
All right. Well, thanks again, Blair. And anytime you got something new to pass on, give us a call. We'll put you on.
And I'll be in contact with you, buddy.
Well, I sure appreciate it, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bet. You bet.
All right, take care.
Yes, sir. Bye.